Hey friends, I'm so excited to talk today about how we can't find our worth from what we do. So known, I was known to do this. I've lived a lot of my life doing this, of finding my worth in what I was doing. Hey, so those of you that don't know me, my name is Emmy. I am the founder and CEO here at Celebrate Again. I am a yoga teacher, beauty hunter, encourager, and photographer. And I am on a mission to help you live a lifestyle of celebration. And I know that first comes with taking care of yourself. So I am here today to talk about how our worth can't come from what we do. So I'm going to share a little bit of a story with you. I was cooking with my daughter in the kitchen, and we use a lot of recipes online. So we had my iPad out, and I was pulling up a recipe, and this recipe was taking a really, really long time to load. And my daughter, I just got impatient. And I was like, oh, whatever, we'll look at it later, and I'll just start something else. And my daughter, sweet 6-year-old, speaking wisdom to her own mommy, said, "Mommy, just be patient. Why do you do everything so quickly?" And if you've watched my previous live on how we do anything is how we do everything, then you'll know that this has been my story. I do everything quickly, rushing through so much. But my sweet daughter stopped me in my tracks with her comments. I love that we have so much to learn from kids, and that it's such a gift to be her mama. So, I was asking myself, the question for me has never been, why do I rush through everything? But why do I feel the need to do everything as if my accomplishments define my worth? Which I certainly know that, cognitively, I know my worth can't be defined by what I do, but I behave that way. And I've behaved that way for a really, really long time. And that is something I have been pursuing and struggling to get out of. And it's only been recently that I've been able to really take steps in letting go of that worth system. So kind of the more I sat with why do I do things so quickly, I really came to realize that I've always put my value in my accomplishments. I was raised and culturally nurtured to believe this. I was one of those students who worked really hard. I had a high GPA in high school. I was in all the AP honors and all that jazz. And I was rewarded for my hard work by teachers, by my parents, by community, culturally, through scholarships. There was this constant reward system for me working hard and me being praised for getting a lot done. And I've even even down to my own handwriting. Actually, I have a horrible handwriting, and it's kind of a joke with my daughter and I. But I should sit down and practice handwriting with her because I write so quickly. Because I've been ingrained in my body and in everything I do to do everything so quickly. Because if I can do a lot quickly, I can get a lot more done, which means that I'm more valuable. That's how my squirrel brain operates, and it's not working. And it really stopped working when I got sick. And I think a lot of people still operate this way, and there is the cultural reward. There's often financial reward for those hustlers, those people who work hard. It's the early bird gets the worm kind of concept that we're taught, especially in America, to live this lifestyle. And I realized that ultimately is perpetuating something called ableism, which I'm not going to try and super define because it is such a new concept to me that I'm still learning about. But I encourage you, after this live, go Google it and look it up. It's a bit like the civil rights movement. It's multifaceted, really complex, but really important subject that needs to be addressed culturally and in our individual lives. And that's something I don't want to perpetuate in my own story, in how I live my life, and the energy I put out in the world. And as I got sick a couple years ago, I I spent a lot of time in bed. I was wheelchair bound at one point. I had lost use of both my wrists at one point, and really this reality of being able to define my value by what I do got stopped in its tracks. I could no longer do things, and my self-worth really got poked at, and I really struggled with it for a long time until I came and had to be confronted with the fact that my worth cannot come from what I do. And while I've always known this, my soul knows this, my heart knows this, my body, my patterns, how I do things didn't. And so this concept of rest has always been really hard for me. And when I got sick, it ended up being a gift that I had rest, because it forced me to slow down and reevaluate a lot in my life, including finding my worth inherently and instead of what I'm doing. So, this whole concept, though, that we can know something cognitively, but we don't live it out, is a big mission on what I'm here, like what I feel like my calling is to serve you all, is that we live in an age of knowledge, and I love it. There's so much to know. There's so much enlightenment to have. There's so many steps to life we can keep taking and keep knowing and keep learning. But if we don't do anything with all that knowledge and embody it in our beings as humans, it does us nothing. And that's something that I want to provide for you all through my tools as a yoga teacher, as a photographer and beauty hunter and explorer. I want to give you resources and tools to embody this lifestyle of celebration, this lifestyle of self-care, celebrating your own life, celebrating your own story, and being able to celebrate those relationships around that too. So I created a membership that includes a self-love yoga series. It includes monthly group encouragement coaching calls with me that are going to be similar to these lives that I've been doing recently. There'll be meditations, and there's also a way to celebrate at home through my home kit to help you celebrate your relationships at home right now if you can't travel but want to create a fun experience together. And there'll be lots of other goodies coming up. If you want to join, there's a link below you can click to learn more about that. And right now it is only $19 a month, and I have an annual membership where you can save $2 for a whole year, and you also get discounts on future photo shoots with Brittany or I. So lots of goodies in that. That price is our introductory rate, and that price is going to go up. So jump in before we keep adding and we increase the price to our membership. But for now, I want to lead you all in a meditation on how to work through this concept of stepping out of our value from being what we're doing and our value into our internal worth. So you can find a safe place to do your meditation. I got our twinkle lights up here to inspire you for our meditation. And feel free to put on music on another device, pause or save this for later, maybe before bed. It's be about 7 minutes long. And just come into a position where you can kind of align your spine to help the energy really flow and access our full body. If you are feeling weary and tired today, I love doing meditations laying down to let your body fully relax into the posture. You can also just come into a seat, a chair, find some reclining if that feels good, as long as you can get your ears and shoulders in alignment and find some calm for your body. So let's begin. Feel safe to you and close your eyes. If not, just find a soft gaze in front of you. Just come to notice your breath. Notice where it is and see if you can expand your breath into your belly, to your ribs on your inhale. And your exhale, slowly let it out. Good. Inhale again, expanding through your ribs, the front and back, sides, into your belly, and exhale slow and deliberate. Just calming our bodies down, creating our own inner peace, taking responsibility for our own self-care and wellness. Good. Keep breathing. Is there anything in your life that you've put value in recently that's based on your doing? So this could be something as you put your value in how good of a parent you've been, your value in how good of a spouse or partner you are, your value in how well you do your job, your value in what you own, your value in how well you show up to your relationships. We're going to use this, whatever comes up, whatever pops out to you, to make our own mantra. So just sit with that for a minute and see if there's anything that you know is really heavy on your heart and what you've put your value in. And when you have that, we're going to fill in the blank in the sentence. Inhale, my value is not in whatever you decided, my job. My value, exhale, is untouchable. Good. Inhale, my value is not how well I do my job. Exhale, my value is untouchable. And inhale, my value is not in how well I succeed at being a parent. Exhale, my value is untouchable. Keep repeating this to yourself on your inhale and your exhale. And I just want you to notice as you're saying these things, is there a part of your body that is beginning to ache a little bit? Starting to feel a sensation maybe you haven't noticed before. Can you mentally visualize that area of your body? Imagine that you are sending this truth to it with your breath. Repeat this with me. I am valuable right here. Inhale. I am valuable. Exhale right here. Inhale. I am valuable. Exhale right here. Inhale. I am valuable. Exhale right here. Keep breathing. Keep visualizing this truth soaking deep in your body. Maybe you're just noticing some other areas come up, a little bit of tension. It's in your neck, your hips, jaw. Just take a deep breath in and exhale, breathing into it, relaxing. Repeating your mantra, sending your breath into those spaces. Inhale, I am valuable. Exhale, right here. Inhale, I am valuable. Exhale, right here. Inhale, I am valuable. Exhale, right here. And continue this as any other places in your body come up. Breathing into that space, repeating your mantra, I am valuable, right here. Stay here, repeating this as long as you need to. When you're ready, begin to notice your fingers and toes. Give them a little wiggle. And come to open your eyes if they are closed. How are you feeling, friends? Drop me a comment below, letting me know if you benefited from this meditation and how you felt. Feel free to share it with someone else who might need it. So excited to have a live yoga class tomorrow night, January 21st at 7 p.m. It is a private video link, so if you would like access to that, just let me know below if you want that, and I will give you the link to that to sign up. Thank you so much for joining me today. Till next time.